your sluttiest outfit and bring it outside. It's time. And my dentist came in and was like, oh, it's so nice that you're reading. I love seeing people read. And I'm just sitting there like, little does she know that I'm literally reading a scene where he's like railing this girl in the back of a limousine. The way that I walked out of a salon because a hairstylist told me that she was gonna charge me an extra $30 because my hair was too thick. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Why you up, boy? Show them if you buy you cushion, if you buy you brother, if you buy you all designer, baby it's for you.
And we got some tabs going. We got some tabs going up in this guy. Vanilla ice cream and soy sauce. You know, BRAIDS isn't as cool and everything, but the forehead be on fofo. Wow, what a train wreck. What a train wreck. I'm tired of the, you know, bright eye, bubbly girl. I need a girl that the life has left her eyes. Like, that's what I need right now, because I've had enough. When does it get better, guys? What was that? Start simping. Yeah, it's time for him to start simping. If y'all hear my children showing out in the background, pretend not to. Anyway, hello booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I'm back with another video. So today we finally have another glow up vlog on our hands.
I know that's right.
This has been a long time coming. I think I've tried to film 2 other glow ups and I just scrapped them because either I didn't feel like I read enough, or just things were not, it just wasn't good footage. So I usually don't scrap videos. This year has been the year of video scrapping just because this year has been chaos. But we have a glow up on our hands, you know what I'm saying? And I also want to show y'all my new bonnet. Stitch, you know what I'm saying? And I got a new hoodie, Licorice Recoil, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't checked that anime out, please check it out, you know what I'm saying? It's one of my faves, So let's get into what this glow up is gonna be, shall we? So it has been almost 5 months since I have got my extendos. I started a new job. I wanted to give myself the opportunity to get comfortable with what I'm building because I am an electromechanic. So I build with my hands, I need my hands, and it was something new, so I wanted to get used to what I'm building. I caught on very quickly, but I really needed to give myself time because I keep my nails very long. Now that I'm comfortable, it's about that time. Bring the extendos back, you know what I'm saying? Bring the extendos back. It's about that time. I'm so excited. The appointment is booked. The idea is in. I know my nail tech missed me, child, because I be having all the fire ideas, you know what I'm saying? And she's very creative. She likes trying different things. So I'm excited to get my nails done with her again. It's been so long. We have so much catching up to do. So that's number 1, getting the nails done. That's not the first thing we're doing, but let's start from the top of the list, shall we? But that was the thing I'm most excited for. But number 1 is I'm getting my lashes done. So I'm getting my lashes done tomorrow. I want to try something different. I'm really just like filling out what works for my eyeballs and like my eyeball shape. I don't like the super duper long lashes. They make my eyes feel heavy, and my eyes are allergic to the glue, so too much of that, it just makes my eyes feel droopy, so I don't like that. And they don't fit behind my glasses, so that's out. I really liked short, like natural looking lashes, but it's like, if I'm gonna get lashes, I don't pay for lashes, I'm gonna get lashes, you know what I'm saying? So I really like the wispy ones too, but I'm just trying to fill out the length that I like. I think that right now I have like between 14mm to 16, and I think the longest that I want to get is like 13. I want to see how long that is and how that looks on me. Now I'm gonna do wispy, so I'm gonna get these bad boys taken off. I tried to wait as long as possible, but this lash tech she's really good, so her lashes will actually last. But I'm gonna get new ones. It's gonna be like wispy 10 to 13. We're gonna see how that looks. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm getting my hair braided. It's braid season. It's braid season, you know what I'm saying? This is y'all are, hey, cause y'all showing y'all. it's braid season. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite season. Bikini season, summertime, and braids. Just lip gloss and vibes. Lip gloss, Apple Pay, music, braids, and vibes. I don't need nothing else. So it is braid season, and I have been doing my damnedest to find a hairdresser that actually washes your hair. I love my hair. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. All that stuff, but it's very thick and it's long, and I am not a hairstylist. I don't want to wash my hair if I'm going to get a service done where y'all are supposed to be washing my hair. All these new hairstylists, especially in Atlanta, they're so damn money hungry. They have fees for everything. The way that I walked out of a salon because a hairstylist told me that she was gonna charge me an extra $30 because my hair was too thick. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like, what? Like, thicker hair is the best hair for braids. So it's like, how are you charging me because of the type of hair that I have? Like, are you kidding me? You're working with black hair. Like, what did you think? Like, you're black. Like, what do you mean because my hair is too thick? What are we talking about? What you want to do? Show up with a perm? Like, I've had enough. I've had enough of all their fees, all their deposits, all their rules. They want you to come with a dry head. You want me to blow dry my hair, show up with dry hair so that you can slather on a whole bunch of gel and put some baby hairs for Instagram, that when I wake up tomorrow morning my hair gonna look a mess. I don't have time. All these new hairstylists, I can't get into it. Half of them are not licensed, and I've already cussed one of them out. Almost got into a fight with one of them. I come from the 90s where, yes, you would be at the hairdresser all day, but they would get you right, and they would do everything, and they would be licensed. I don't have time for all of these girls with the grass on their wall and trying to be the next viral Instagram video. I need somebody that is actually caring about what my hair looks like and the status of my hair, like healthy hair, like not just pictures and videos and how much money you can get. I'm not trying to pay your car note, sister, okay? So now that I've gotten on my spiel about that, but yeah, none of these hairdressers want to wash hair. I don't have time. So I've been doing my due diligence trying to find a hairdresser that braids and washes your hair, and it's included. And I have finally found one in Atlanta. Finally. It's a very professional place. I'm not going to be showing up at someone's apartment. It's an actual salon. They have wash stations. They have a ton of different stylists. Like, the braids are pretty good, the prices are pretty good, so I'm just hoping everything goes well because this might be the new spot. I picked a hairstylist that had the least amount of days available because she was like booked. So that means if she's completely booked, that means she actually knows what she's doing. Like, she good with braiding hair. Another thing is, well, I said already that I'm getting my nails done. Let's see, what else is there? I need to get my car washed. My car, if y'all can see what my car look like right now, it's embarrassing, okay? So we're gonna get the car washed, and I want to get my teeth clean. Like, hot girls take care of their teeth, okay? If you have medical insurance, please go to the dentist. Like, you need to be getting your teeth cleaned twice a year. And I need to get these gems taken off because these gems are basically permanent. Like, they last 6 months to 6 months minimum. You have to get these taken off. I did not know that, okay? They need to come off my tooth. They gotta go, okay? So we gotta get the gems taken off, teeth cleaned. Oh, I wanted to get new jewelry. I have this jewelry box. I'll show it to y'all in a different clip, but I have this jewelry box. I wanted to clean it out, get it all spruced up, and just like fill it up with new jewelry, because I've been trying to get more jewelry. You know, I hit up the beauty supply store, child. That's where the best jewelry is, and Aldo. But I need to get new earrings, just fill that bad boy up, because we gotta figure that situation out. So jewelry box too. So that's all the things we're gonna be doing, I think. But now, as far as the TBR is concerned, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna have one book on this TBR. Will it be finished in this vlog? Who knows? It's 380 pages, and it is King of Wrath. Y'all have been asking me to read this. Y'all have been asking me to read this and the fine print. I have not read either. The fine print was for a different glow up vlog, but I didn't actually finish it because I scrapped the video. But that's neither here nor there. King of Wrath. So I'm gonna be reading King of Wrath. I'm pretty sure this is like a billionaire marriage of convenience maybe book. I don't really know. I don't really know what this is about, but I think he's a billionaire. I do remember that tagline. Anything that involves money, I do remember that. So pretty sure billionaire romance. We're gonna see how it goes. I haven't read anything by Anna Huang, so I'm excited to see how I feel about her romance. I'm excited to see how it goes. So we're gonna keep it simple with one book, child. Very excited for a glow up. It's summertime. It's a summertime glow up, okay? We need to, you know, get in the pool, get in the water, get on the beaches. It's time. It's time. Bring your sluttiest outfit and bring it outside. It's time, okay? So I will see y'all in the next clip. Bye. This is why I keep wigs on and I keep my hair braided, because the hair is taken down. Like, the fro is out, the hair is taken down. Luckily, I do not have to do anything to my hair. I just have to show up tomorrow and get it washed and get it braided, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh my god. But I did comb through it. I know by tomorrow it's going to be back shrunken and probably tangled, so I'll probably comb through it one more time before I go there, so they don't have to fight with my hair too much, because I know how my hair gets down, child. I know how my hair gets down. But nevertheless, I feel like we should make this like an Anna Huang vlog, because Scribd actually has the 3 books in her Twisted Love series. So I'm feeling like I should listen to all 3. I started the first one, Twisted Love. I think everybody says that's the worst one. They said the other ones are better. And I'm feeling the writing is gonna be a little bit cringy. It's gonna be a little cringy, but I am reading that. I haven't started King of Wrath yet. I'll probably start it during my hair appointment tomorrow. I don't know what any of them are about. I think they're all set in like college, and I know they're really popular. That's all I know, child. I don't know nothing else. They're all set in college. They're all popular. They're all romance. I've heard the first one is the worst one. Everything after that is good. Then we have King of Wrath. I know that follows like a billionaire, so I'm excited to read that one. But yeah, let's make this a little Anna Huang vlog. Now, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know how Scribd get down. Once you start listening to too many good audiobooks, that's when they start trying to cut you off. So we're gonna see. Hopefully they'll let me listen to all 3. That would be nice. So I'll listen to those 3. I'll read King of Wrath, and then we'll finish our glow up. But I just wanted y'all, we just wanted to come on here, update y'all, let y'all see this fro situation. But yeah, tomorrow my appointment is early. I got a $20 off coupon because I'm a first time client, and I don't know, I'm just excited to just get some braids, child. Like, the braids that I'm gonna be getting next month, I'm more excited about, but I'm just ready to just not wear wigs. Like, I love wig season and I love braid season, but I'm just ready for the braids. Like, I'm just ready for my scalp to be free, and I'm excited. So I will see y'all in the next clip. All right, I'll see y'all in the next clip. Bye. Woo. What's up, y'all? So, lashes. You know, when I first got my lashes done, I thought they looked a little boneless, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to like the dramatic mega volume full lashes, and like I keep going back and forth between whether I like the full but short volume lashes or like wispy natural. Like, wispy natural to me looks good with braids, and then like mega volume, like fuller, looks good with my wig. So I have like 4 braids appointments coming up for the next like few months, so we'll keep it wispy short, you know, a little boneless. So that's the status with the lashes. Overall, like, I had a good time on my lash appointment. I love my lash tech. We just be gossiping and just talking about her roster and just be having a good time, child. So I'm still really early. I would prefer to get there early because I've never been there before, and if anything, I'll just like wait in my car and read or whatever. But it's only like 30 minutes away. I'm excited to go. My appointment's at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to wash my hair. Like, it's been so long since I've been to a hairstylist that still washes hair. So I'm excited to bring y'all with me. I think I'll probably read King of Wrath for a couple hours and then also listen to the audiobook for a couple hours. I was thinking about editing, but I really don't think my appointment is going to be that long, because I'm not getting anything that's going to take a long time, because like the style that I'm getting, they're not small braids. So I'll probably just read physically during the appointment and take you guys with me, of course. Like, editing and stuff like that, I can probably do that when I come back. Just excited to go, excited to see and see how it looks and see how it is and see, you know, how she does. I'm excited to see how my hair turns out. It's something simple, child. It ain't nothing over the top. We starting off the braid season real low key. You know what I'm saying? Real low key. I will see you guys in the next clip. I'm about to go to the gas station, get some snacks. You know what I'm saying? I started listening to, is it Twisted Love? The first book, whichever the first book is, child. Twisted Love, I think. And it's a little bit cringy, but I already knew what to expect because the girls were saying that's the worst one in the whole series. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, child. And she's like in college and he's 26. You know what, I'm not gonna say too much on that. I need to read a little bit more of the book to find out age and stuff like that. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next clip, child. Let's get up out of here. Bye.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, used to be each other's best friends. Yeah, and now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah, and maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time. But everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. Tell me where you've been, yeah, since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things you can't control. I've been in a daze. I left my heart out to you so you could see me through. Though you still deserve better, you stick with me, cause everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. We belong together, me and you forever. We belong together, me and you forever. One way ticket, I want you in my life. Feel a mile high when you're on my side. High up in the sky, cruising through the night. I ain't never been one to not follow the signs. You're looking like a one-way, gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise, hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue. Either way, your eyes the ones I'm looking to. When I'm hell first, falling from heaven.
Oh my goodness. The forehead is out. The forehead is out, but look at these braids, y'all. Look at these. Yeah, I love them. I got large bohemian knotless braids. You know, something simple, you know, something to just start the braid season off real light. Very cute. I love it. Let me tell y'all about my experience at the salon. It was a 10 out of 10. Like, we are locked in now. Like, I just love when I find a place that I know that I'm gonna go back to right off the jump. Got there early. I actually found parking somewhat easily. Like, I didn't realize there was a parking garage right next to the building that I could park in. I thought it was only for apartments, but I could park there. The parking was literally right next to the building. I went in, everything was so clean. They had everything set up. There was already people getting their hair washed. They had the check-in. Then, you know, they let me walk around, get my B-roll, whatever. That's why I like to book my appointments early, because then I could get actual footage of the shop. I didn't film while I was getting my hair braided because there was already people in there, and like the stations were somewhat close, so if I would have filmed myself, I would have filmed someone else. I don't want to put anyone else on camera. So, but y'all, the experience was like a 10 out of 10. So boom, walk in, get my b-roll, stuff like that. I start reading. Then I got my hair washed, I got my hair blow dried. She was fighting for her life with my hair. My hair is not one to be played with. My hair is not one to be played with. Like, she is a Tasmanian devil. Like, my hair is thick, it's kinky, it's coily, it's tangly. Like, that's why I don't be want to deal with it. Whenever I see someone say I have to wash and blow dry my own hair, I do not want to do it. Like, I just simply don't want to do it. I love my hair, but it's too much work, and I'm not a hairstylist, so I don't have the patience. But she was fighting for her life with my hair. Like, she would part, you know, do the section off and like try to blow dry it, but my hair was just so tangly, child. The comb of the little hair dryer fell off a couple times. It almost broke. It was I don't know if you could see it in the clips, but it was looking bad. It was looking bad. But she, you know, she blow dried my hair, and then they actually had someone else do my braids, because the girl that was gonna do my braids, she had another head that she was doing, which was fine. It was my first time going there, so it's not like I preferred a specific person, but I'm glad I went with the other girl because she also did a good job. Everybody that was there getting their hair braided, it seemed like all the stylists there knew what they were doing, so it didn't really matter who you got booked with. But like I told y'all, I booked the person that was like the most packed, because I'm like, she must be knowing, she know what she doing. But in the end, I ended up going to the girl. I think her name was like Asia Marie, something like that. Went to her. She did such a good job. She was so thorough. Like, I just love how they everything set up. Like, there was a whole bunch of hairstylists, but they also had the washers, so they had specific people for washing. And they also had like assistants that would like set up the stations. They put like sticky notes for like the client it was for, and for the stylist it was for. They had the braid stations already set up. They had their stuff just like so organized, and she did such a good job. Like, before she even started my hair, she was asking me like what size I like, do you want a bigger size, do you want a smaller size? And then I was like, I'm not sure. Like, I don't like really big parts. I hate those big chunky parts. And so I was like, I would prefer like, I booked large, so it's gonna be a little bit bigger. But she was like, okay, I'll show you. So she had like these two little sample sizes of like sizes for the braids, and you know, I picked the smaller size, and asked me if I wanted to wear like a lot of loose, you know, curls or whatever. And so I said yes. Like, I wanted more of like the little curls out or whatever. And then like she braid, and she did a few braids, and then she was like, you know, how do you like it, how do you feel about it? I was like, it looks really good, whatever, stuff like that. Like, she just kept checking in, but she like let me be. So I got a good chunk of reading done. Like, I got to page like 115 or something like that, and we got some tabs going up in this guy. So it's following the main character. Her name is Vivian. Her family is like, they're not new into money, but they don't have like old money, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the old money, and they're Asian, so you know, white people ain't gonna let them into all the spaces. So her daddy really be trying to get her family in to have old money. So his biggest thing is like marrying his daughters into old money. He married her sister off to someone so that she would be able to have old money. And now he done marry her off, you know, set an arranged marriage for her to this billionaire named Dante. But the way that he doing it, child, he doing it as blackmail. So he blackmailing this man, and Dante is not going for it. Basically, Dante's little brother got mixed up in falling in love with a girl whose father or uncle is in the mafia, and they don't know that they messing around, whatever. So basically, Vivian's dad is using that to blackmail Dante into marrying Vivian. So the marriage is set up arranged, and it's not like a typical arranged marriage where they both agree to it and their parents kind of like agree to it. He's blackmailing him. So Dante is in the works of like blowing up this whole. He's like, I'm not trying to marry this girl, I don't even know her like that, whatever. But of course, little do he know, you know, when they get engaged and they move in together and they have a little small moments, you know, he's very cold, just based off of the way that this was brought to him. I mean, you can't blame him, and he never wanted to be married anyway. So he kind of just like this 36-year-old bachelor who kind of lives his own life, and walks Vivian, who's 28, child. And their marriage has been arranged. So they keep having little small moments. I honestly I love a hate to love romance. Like when they don't like each other and they have like a genuine, like, you are getting blackmailed. Like this is a genuine reason to not like somebody. Her daddy is blackmailing him. She don't know that, but he not going for it. So he has a genuine reason not to like her. She just don't like him because she don't want to have an arranged marriage, but she's like, okay, if this is gonna be my life, let me try to, you know, create small moments, get to know this guy, blah blah blah, whatever. But like their banter is funny because like she just be calling him out, and I don't know, I like she got a little fire to her. So I like that. Like she ain't rolling over and just like taking it, whatever. Like she wants her family's acceptance and stuff like that, and she, you know, knows how hard they work to get them where they are, but at the same time she's not taking Dante's. And I like that. They've officially agreed to put some effort into getting to know each other. Dante kind of has been like, I've just been trying to stay away from her until this whole blows up, until I find a way to get out of this. Like I'm simply staying away until I find a way to get out of this. But she's actively trying to get to know him and create some type of friendship or whatever, get to know each other. And they've officially agreed to do that over a very weird food combination scene. Like I low-key want to try this because the way that they hyping this up, he was eating vanilla ice cream and soy sauce. Vanilla ice cream and soy sauce. That's crazy. Like that is crazy to me. Like why would you, like, just thinking about those two things separately are good, but together. And then she was eating, child, she was eating plain Pringles with a pickle on it dipped in chocolate pudding. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Why would you dip a perfectly good chip into chocolate pudding? What? Like why would you do, and put a pickle on it? And they over here munching and crunching on it. Hey, we might have to try it, Island. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna let y'all know if that shit is actually good, because I got pickles. It's nothing for me to get a Pringle and some damn pudding. Like it's nothing. So yeah, child. Pudding and Pringles, and we gonna see. I might have to grab the snacks, and we gonna see if it's actually hitting on something, you know what I'm saying? But you know, they got their little banter, they got their little moments, and I'm not gonna lie, some of these side characters, I want to see them in some future books. Like Kai seems interesting to me, and her best friend, I think her name is Isabella, she seems interesting to me. She writes like monster smut, like she's like an author. She writes monster smut, and she trying to make it out the mud, child. She a waitress, and she just got bumped up to like this really high paying waitress job or whatever. She working with the people that got money, so she over there now. But her side hustle is like writing like monster smut or whatever. I like her, like, and she has a pet snake. Like I really hope that she has her own book, because she seems interesting to me. Vivian's cool and everything, but like she seems interesting to me. Like she actually has like more personality. But as of right now, they've agreed to get to know each other more, so that's where I'm at with that. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm probably going to try to read more later or maybe tomorrow, because I'm actually going out. I need to get dressed. I'm actually going out tonight with my friend. We're going to this 70s themed restaurant. It's like a cocktail bar. It seems really cool. I might take you guys with me. I might have to charge the camera up a little bit, child, but it's like a little cocktail bar, you know. I like the setup. I simply wanted to go because of the decor. Like, the decor was really cool. It's a new spot, whatever. We're gonna go check it out. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I hope they got food, because I'm not trying to be up in there hungry. But I'm going out, so I don't know if I'm gonna be coherent enough when I come back to be trying to read. But if I am, then we will read some more, okay? But overall, my experience with getting my hair braided was a 10 out of 10. The website, setting everything up, was very easy to follow. They set up a whole bunch of reminders, confirmations. It just was like very professional. Like, it was like a breath of fresh air in today's day and age, where everybody's money hungry and unprofessional, not on time, don't want to wash your hair, don't want to provide the hair, don't want to help you at all. It's really you, but I want your money type shit. It just was a breath of fresh air to just go into a hair salon that had their shit together. They had everything prepped. They had people circling around and helping. Really, 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 really recommend them. So if you're in Atlanta and you want to get your hair braided, the prices weren't crazy. They were reasonable. The braids, the washes included, the hair is included. There is a deposit. But if you want to try somewhere, I highly recommend, I think it's called Swella Braiding Bar. Highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. So I'm grateful for how my hair turned out and my experience in general. But yeah, your girl got to get dressed so I can get up out of here. But I wanted to give y'all a little update. On the way to the cocktail bar, I will listen to more of Twisted Love. I told y'all it was getting a little cringy. It was getting a little cringy, but I've already come to expect that, because everyone told me it was gonna be like that anyway. But I really am enjoying this, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I need to get dressed so I can get up out of here. So I might take y'all with me so y'all can see the bar, see the fit, you know, see the whole nine, you know what I'm saying. So I'll see y'all in the next clip. I love how my hair came out. You know, braces is cool and everything, but the faux head be on fofo. Like, that it's just so large. And I love that she didn't do all the crazy like baby hair situation, because it's like that be cute for like one day, and then after that, because my hair is curly, it just curls up and then it just be looking like nappy and crazy. So I like the no baby hair situation. Love that. But I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna charge this battery so I can take y'all with me, and we're gonna get some drinks, child. It's the weekend, you know what I'm saying? So I will see y'all in the next clip. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all. I don't even know where to. Okay, I'm standing. I'm not sitting back down. I want to show y'all the fit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got the little bed. We got the little heels. We got the little bag. We doing an all black fit, baby. I got one glove off because, child, everything is touchscreen and these gloves are not helping, but just popping on here to say hello. Yeah, we're about to go outside. Yeah, let's go outside. So I'm about to head over to the cocktail bar. The decorations and the design, everything is actually really cool, so I'm excited to bring you guys with me, and hopefully the drinks are strong. So I will see y'all in the next clip. Okay, bye.
Hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you. That night that we tasted 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded. Baby, I'm faded. Back in your basement. Hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you. That night that we tasted 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded. Baby, I'm faded off of you. I want my hand as your necklace. You got my heart on your checklist, girl. I know that this is reckless. Is it wrong that I want you, girl? What a dream, what a dream, what a dream.
What's up, y'all? Okay, so I have I have some updates. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's some of the notes I put. I'm trying to find the notes that I put. So I have finished Twisted Love, which is the first book. The first book in the Twisted series. I finished that, and I have also started Twisted. What the hell is the second one called? Twisted Games. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The first one that I finished was Twisted Love. And Twisted Love, I've already give y'all a synopsis, but it's basically following Alex and child, I forgot the characters' names already. Wow, what a train wreck. What a train wreck. I think it just was like the epitome of like, he's this dark and broody and mysterious guy and no one understands him, and you know, like, it just gives me like, you know, the book After, that was like a Wattpad thing and then they turned it into a movie. It just gives me that, like, he's just like this mysterious bad boy that no one understands, except this one is really rich. Child, okay, I don't know. It's very interesting now that I've started the second one, because it seems like she just has this ongoing theme of this age gap, because I think in the first book they were like 7 years apart or 10 years apart, and in the second book they're like 10 years apart. So like, she always has this really young girl and this really like older man, which is like, okay, it's fine, but I just don't see a 20-something-year-old bringing a grown man to his knees. Like, I simply don't see it. Like, it just doesn't give that, and she just doesn't execute it in a way where it's actually believable. But as far as the structure and the plot and the characters in this book, it really, I don't know if she for me, man. I don't know, because her books just feel so surface level. The only thing that I really enjoy in her book so far have been the sex scenes. Like, the sex scenes are pretty solid. I give them like a strong like 8 out of 10. But other than that, the characters just feel so like surface level. Like, they're exact, like, he's supposed to be this dark, mysterious, brooding person, and it is just, I mean, we get the background story of like their childhood and stuff or whatever, but it's just so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just so cringy. It's like cringy, and it just low-key is like drove me a little bit crazy. And it's another case of, I don't know if it's the book that I didn't like or the audiobook that I didn't like, but the audiobook is the only way I'm gonna be able to get this done, so we're gonna have to just push through. And I'm low-key thinking it's the audiobooks, but I don't think if I read it physically it would have made much of a difference, because these characters, I don't really like them. It just I'm starting to think it's just really just not my style of book. Like, I just don't care about these characters. Okay, yeah, I don't know, I'm just really just not, I don't care about the characters. Usually it's like, and like romances, it's like one character you really like, or you end up liking them as a couple, but I just don't care about either one of them, and I don't care about them together as a couple either. So it's just like, I don't know. But like, for example, this is an example of something he says: "It's too late for me, beautiful. I destroy everything beautiful that comes into my life." Like, nobody I know in real life, in real human life, is like saying anything like that. Like, some of these books, I just be like, I don't know any man that would say this, but okay, sister. And then there was something else he said that was like cringy, but I didn't get a chance to write it down. And then there was another part, and then his nickname for her is Sunshine. She's just, I don't know, she's like low-key a little bit too bubbly. Like, when it comes to like bubbly characters, I prefer to be the guys, like the guys that are the goofballs or the golden retrievers. Those are the type of bubbly characters I like. But when the bubbly is like over the top, I don't have much to say about it. But let's see, the sex scenes, like I put that there was a business call scene where like they was getting down and he was on a business call. I thought that was like hot. That was cool. I like that. That was different. I ain't gonna lie. She be doing her things with these sex scenes. I ain't gonna hold you. But other than that, I really just I felt like I was suffering, like that TikTok song that they be playing. I felt like I was suffering. Like it's like the peak of me not liking it, but not enough for me to hate it. Like, it didn't feel like I was reading it and I was like, bro, I'm having a terrible time. But it was right at the tip of that iceberg. Both of these books were at the tip of me being like, bro, I'm having a terrible time right now. Like, right at the tip. But I wasn't actually having a terrible time, but it was like almost there, like right there. So Twisted Love, I enjoyed the plot twists. As far as Alex was concerned, it was interesting. That made the book better, which like his motives and like more of his background information, just like that was interesting. But the romance itself, I don't know. So now I'm currently reading Twisted Games, which is the second book in the Twisted series, and I'm just assuming that all of these have like very similar structures. Like you have the really older guy, the young girl that's like super bubbly and loves life and whatever. It's just like, bro, I need one girl that's gonna be like an asshole. Like I need one that is not like, I love taking care of animals and I like we all love the animals, but it's like, bro, I need somebody that's an asshole. I really hope I get one. I think Jules, if Jules ends up getting her own book, then maybe her. But I'm tired of the, you know, bright-eyed, bubbly girl. I need a girl that the life has left her eyes. Like that's what I need right now, because I've had enough of the bright bushy tail girl main characters. I think I've simply had enough. I've read 2 of these back to back. I literally am almost done with Twisted Games. I have like 3 hours left in it. So basically Twisted Games is the second book in the Twisted series, and it's following this princess and her bodyguard, and they end up falling for each other. But he's like, bro, she's like 21 and he's like 31. Both of these books are so fast paced. Like this book, Twisted Games, it goes past like 3 or 4 years. Like she goes from like 21 to like 24 or 25, and it's just flying. Like the years are just flying by. I don't even recollect how we got all the way up to her being 24, but she's like 24, he's like 34, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm cool with age gap, but I just don't see the appeal with this actual romance. Like I just don't see. Okay, because like by chapter 2 he was already like fantasizing about her. Like the second that he met her, he was just like foaming at the mouth over her. He's ex-military, he was in the Navy. She's a princess of some country, child, and she really don't have no responsibilities because her brother is basically taking over. So she's in America doing her own thing, trying to party, whatever. She goes against everything this man says. It's just a hot mess. Like he be trying to protect her, and yeah, sometimes he's a little bit overwhelming, but she really is just like naive and not trying to listen. It's like, how are you fighting someone that you hired to do this specific job? Like you hired him to protect you, and every time he tries to protect you or put you in situations where you're safe, you're fighting him on it. Like, girl, you gonna have to add a tip on my paycheck, because every single thing I ask you to do, you fighting me on it, and every single time, guess what, it blows up in your face. Put in my notes, this clip is so long, I also put in the notes that it feels very melodramatic. Like it just feels like, oh, you just don't understand me, and oh, no one understands how dark and twisted and horrible my past is. It just it gives that. It gives that, and it's driving me bonkers. Like it just feels a little bit too dramatic for me, and I'm starting to get a little nervous, because I'm like, are all of her books like this? Because I have so many. I still have to finish this one. I have 3 hours left in this one. Then I have one more book. Then we have to finish this book together, which I started, King of Wrath. But I wasn't, you know, it wasn't too bad. But I feel like they all feel like similar in like the melodramatic vibes, like the over the top. Like the bones of it all feels the same, despite the fact that there's different main characters. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just wondering if like all of her books are like this. But if like all of her books are like this, I don't know if these books are for me, y'all. Like y'all want me to read these books so bad, and I know they're popular, but I kind of steered away from it because I'm like, this don't sound like some shit that I'm gonna like, and it's it's something. So yeah, so yeah, I put you ate that little thing with the sex scene. I put that in the notes because the sex scenes are pretty solid. Like that's the only thing she gives me. For the most part, it basically is just like them disliking each other because he's simply trying to do her job, and maybe he is a little bit overbearing, but she is being a brat and putting herself in even more danger. There was also a scene where he made her wear a bulletproof vest and to kind of be like, told she put the vest on to go to the mall, and she ended up getting stuck in one of the dresses. He had to help her out of it. That was kind of cute. I thought that was funny. I feel like I already knew what was gonna happen, and I feel like we're getting towards that. I don't want to say what it is, but they've already had sex. They're low-key falling for each other. She's trying to go on dates. He's not going for it, but I think I already know what the plot twist is gonna be for this, so I'm not gonna say it, but quite predictable. I will say that, quite predictable and quite convenient. But I'm just ready to be done, because I would like to get back into this, because I wasn't disliking this. This was really fast and easy to read, so I want to get back into this because I was flying through this bad boy. I think I got to like page 105 in one sitting, which is unheard of for me because I don't have that type of attention span. We gonna keep pushing through. I'm gonna finish that one tomorrow and start the final one in the Twisted series on Twisted Hate. Everybody was saying once you get through the first one, it's really not that bad. I've got through the first one. I'm almost done with the second one. When does it get better? When does it get better, guys? When does it get better? Because everyone was saying once you get through the first one, it gets better. Is this the better part? Is this the better part? Is this it getting better? I'm wondering. Okay. If you hear anything in the background, it's my cats. I put them in another room so they're not sprinting and flying through the house. So no one is harmed or in danger. If you hear them meowing in the background, they're just dramatic. So that's all I have for updates. For right now, I'll finish that tomorrow, start the third one, and then start knocking this one out. I'm really excited to get my nails done. It has been May, June. It's been 4 months since I've gotten my nails done. 4 months. The extendos are coming back. It can't come soon enough. I'm very, very excited to bring y'all along for a nail appointment, child. It's been a very long time coming. So all we have left really is the nail appointment and these last like 3 books, and then we're gonna go look for some jewelry, go jewelry shopping, and get that jewelry box situation together because it's looking a little dusty. But I think that's everything that I had for you guys. This clip is long as hell, so I will see y'all in the next clip. Okay, bye.
So them if you buy you cushion, if you buy you brother, if you buy you all designer, baby it's for you. Girl, you my champion lover. Hopefully, God, yeah. Baby, my father, yeah. Baby, it's for you. Oh, me, I do no ma. Oh, yeah, do proper. Oh, yeah, stand proper. Number 1 lover. Nobody better. Nobody cleaner. Nobody other. It's for you. Man, I have my own show, man. Oh, yeah, do no ma. Make us spend all that. It's a you, man over my own show, ma. Oh, yeah, do no ma. Make us spend all that. It's a you, man over my own show, ma. Oh, yeah, do no ma. Make us spend all that. It's a you, man over my own show, ma. Oh, yeah, do no ma. Make us spend all that. Baby, so you, love. I think I feel like I say me, I'm gonna hurt you, girl. They say me I be play, but they say me I'm gonna play you, babe. Everything's ready. Me I know be that kind of guy, yeah. Give me your heart, make I give you mine too. Make you shake it with me and me, I guess for you. Baby, I love everything I guess for you. Baby, I love, baby, everything I got for you. You got everything in Lazy.
Oh, you want to film?
I can film if you want. Okay, cool. What do I click? It's already recording, girl.
You're very dope.
Very dope.
Happy to be back. Already thinking the next set.
Yes, ma'am.
Period. Okay. You did one. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit too close for me. Okay. Ciao. I don't got no earrings now. I don't know how I feel about that. I just got out the shower. I just got dressed. I don't have any earrings in. I don't know where my earrings are. So y'all just gonna get jewelry free pre. But I'm here for some updates, child. Oh, I got my nails done. I got my nails done, baby. We are back in business. Like, the nails, like the way she ate down on the set, she just ate down on this. Like, I just was not expecting her to, because I sent her some like inspo of like, I really have been in like such a like nostalgic mood and just like reminiscing on like childhood and just like fashions that I grew up in and just like very Y2K. I know it's like a trend thing now, child. It's considered vintage, but 2000s trends and stuff like that. And I really I really wanted to do an Ed Hardy set, so I sent her some like ideas and some screenshots of like just the Ed Hardy art, and she was just too excited because I have not seen her in 4 months. She has not done my nails in 4 months, and I ain't gonna lie, I do come with the heat when it comes to like, you know, nail sets, and she's been quite bored with some of the ideas that the girlies, her clients, are bringing to her. So she just like, bro, where's Capri? Because she coming with the heat, and I already got my next 3 sets planned, baby. Like, let's get to it. Like, I really am ready to eat down. Like, I love how talented she is. She got her own spot now. So, you know, I just love seeing my girl level up. We caught up, we talked about men, we talked about our business, we talked about work, and it just was a good time. Like, I really just missed her, and she is so excited to have me back because I have the fire sets, and she's been quite bored with what they've been giving her. So she was excited to do this. I'm very happy with how they came out. I will put up a picture up here so you guys can check it out. If you're in Atlanta or you're near Duluth, please check out her page. Like, she is so talented. She's only like, I think she's like 20 now. She's young, she's talented, and she about her business, okay? So nails is dead, and I'm already working on booking my next appointment, which I will bring y'all with me in a different vlog. But my next hair appointment, we're already prepping for that. So like, this is just some little temporary, you know what I'm saying, this was just like a little, this was really just like a temporary style, because you know the bohemian braids, they really do not last, child. Like, after the first like 2 weeks, you don't know what you're gonna be looking like. So this is just like a little temporary style. Let me put it up in a little ponytail. But I'm really on here to update y'all because I finished the 2nd book in the series, child. Anyway, so I'm really here to update y'all because I finished the 2nd book in the series, which is, what the hell is it? Twisted Lies? I think it's Twisted Lies. So we had Twisted Love, Twisted Lies, and now I'm on Twisted Hate. Is it Twisted Lies? Whatever the 2nd book in the Twisted series is, I finished that one. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm here, you know what I'm saying, eating my words. I'm here to eat my words because I was wrong. Last clip I was like, I think it's because Anna Huang, she seems to have this very formulaic way of delivering her romances. Like, it's like rich guy, young girl, they have all this stuff, this dark past, they have all these specific personality traits, and it just like feels very formulaic to me. So to like read these books back to back, it kind of was a snooze fest. I was yawning quite a bit, and I was over it, and I was just like, okay, they're all kind of blurring together. But as I started getting more into the 2nd book, I'm like, okay, it is kind of cute. Like, when he did, like, she wanted to go to this festival, but because of security reasons she couldn't go, so he set up like this whole like tent in her backyard and had the TV there so she could see her favorite artist, and it just was really sweet and really thoughtful. Like, they had a lot of really cute moments that were very well done. So I guess I will say, as the series goes on, it gets better, because now that I'm on the 3rd book, I'm really enjoying that one even more. So I guess y'all are right when y'all said as the series goes on, it does get better. But like I said, it has a very formulaic delivery. But I have a lot of notes here, child. So I said the sex scenes are good. I told y'all that in the last clips. The sex scenes really do eat down. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she really do her big one on them sex scenes. Like, those really are the kickers. Like, I just love a talker, and this love interest, he was a talker. I don't even remember his name, but he was a talker. I liked him. I said I enjoyed seeing the mix of like her responsibilities and seeing like the royal history, because in this book she's a princess and she's stepping into more rules and responsibilities, and she's just trying to make her name known, get the people to know her more, see what the people need. She's basically like, you know, dipping her toe into the royal settings. And I like the mix of like her past personality and also seeing like her character development, because she had a lot of growing up to do. She kind of was just like in America with her friends in college doing her own thing, and her brother took the reins, but circumstances changed and she needed to come and take on more responsibility. So it was nice to see her slowly develop that, and I would assume that's why there was so many, it wasn't a time jump, but that I would assume that's why like 3 or 4 years passed in this book, because we actually got to see her grow as a character. So that was interesting. That throne scene where she said sometimes it's good to be queen, you know what, sometimes it is good to be queen. Like I love a good throne scene. Like that's all I'm gonna say. A good throne scene, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was a good scene. It was a good scene. I also said it's nice to see her shake the table, because she's in a royal hierarchy where it's like they have very old customs and very old rules and regulations or whatever that it really just don't fit today's day and age. And she really was like, I'm coming in the mix to change those things, or to challenge those things, or to blackmail you to get what I want. And you know what, girl, period. I like that. I like that about you. I also said it's cute seeing each romance happen, because you also get to see them all link up and all click back together, and it's kind of like, it gives found family vibes. So it's cute. The little found family moments are very cute. I like that. And I put the quote, "Trust me, princess, I would rather end my own life than to ask you to do anything that might hurt you." That was cute. Like it was, there was some cute moments. And this book really did eat down with those jealousy scenes. Like these books, so many times they try to make these jealousy scenes where it's like the girl flirts with somebody that's like a best friend to the love interest. Like they do that a lot in like hockey romances or any romances that are set in college. They have the female main character flirt with like one of the guys that's like really good friends with the love interest, and I don't like that, because like my loyalty bell be going off. Like I really just don't like that. Like if you're gonna be jealous of somebody, be jealous of somebody that your man really don't know and they trying to push up on you, and then it turns into something like that. But when you trying to push up on somebody's best friend and trying to make them jealous, I don't like that. I really don't like that. But in this book, she was actively trying to date other people, and he really was just trying to stay in his role as a bodyguard. Even though he liked her, he was trying to stay professional, but he was jealous as hell. And it was, those jealousy scenes were really funny, and I enjoyed those. I enjoyed the plot, and the balance was solid. And what I predicted, I was correct. Honestly, I predicted this like way in the beginning of the book, but I was correct about that. And honestly, the way everything developed and the way everything rolled together, I ain't gonna lie, it was better than the first one. It was better than the first one. For some reason, the first book, Twisted Love, if it's Twisted Love, whatever, child, the first one, I kept mixing it up with this. Like I kept thinking of scenes from this book, and I was like, no, that's not the same thing. This book and the series I'm reading right now has a lot of blackmailing and like dark past and stuff mixed into it, so I started getting confused. But I've only read like 100 pages of King of Wrath, so I haven't really got deep into that. I only have one book left for the Twisted series, and we're gonna be done. So right now I'm on Twisted Hate, and I finally got what I want. I was getting tired of the bubbly main characters that are misunderstood with the dark past. Like I just wanted like two people that have like banter, or an ice princess, or a grumpy guy. Like I got it. Twisted Hate is giving me that. They do not like each other. They have this back and forth like poking thing they do at each other, like, you know, saying little slides. They've been picking at each other for years. Like it's literally just how their relationship is, and it's getting to the point where it's like they're picking at each other, but now they're in close, stop, oh that's not even you, now they're but now they're in close contact with each other and working in the same work environment. So basically this is following the main character. I think her name is Jules, and I think the guy's name is it Josh? Bro, I'm not remembering any of these characters' names. Yikes. I think her name is Jules and I think his name is Josh, but I really am enjoying their banter, and it's refreshing to have grumpy, they're not grumpy, but it's just refreshing to have two people that really just don't like each other, and they just have that back and forth and that push and pull. But now there's like push and pull and there's sexual tension, so it's just developing really well. I'm enjoying this one the most out of the other two books, so hopefully I'll finish that one soon, and then I can wrap up King of Wrath, and we'll be, wow, we did really good with this TBR, child. Scrib really had my back with them audiobooks. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say with that. But those are all my notes. I'm gonna go. I need to start editing this video, but I will see y'all in the next clip. Just want to give y'all an update. Okay, bye. Okay, thank you.
Where you on my side, high up in the sky, cruising through the night. Follow the signs, you looking like a one-way. Gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise. Hoping that you like boys like me. I know you feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see you.
I have finished Twisted Hate. So that is the third, and I don't know if it's final, but that's the third book in the Twisted series. And honestly, it's my favorite one out of the whole series. And you know what, y'all did steer me in the right direction. Y'all did tell me as the series goes on, it gets better. And I also saw that on Instagram as well. A few of my mutuals were saying that as the series goes on, it gets better. And they didn't lie, because the more that I think about the book before this, what was it, Twisted Lies, with, I don't even remember all their names, but with the bodyguard and the princess, when I think more about that book, they really did eat with that one. She really did eat with that one. But this one was my favorite one so far. Like, this one is my favorite one so far. So let's talk about some of my notes here, child. So this basically determined that I'm gonna get all 3 copies. Originally, we're just gonna get a physical copy of this book. But then when I started thinking about Twisted Lies, I was like, not Twisted Lies, whichever one before this, child, whichever one before this. Once I think about that book, I was like, that one has some good scenes too. Like, I really want to annotate it. So I'm like, I can't just get 2 books out of the series. I have to get the first one too. I wasn't really feeling the first one. It was kind of cringy to me. But I was like, okay, now I have to get all 3. So this one definitely determined that I just want to tab these books. Like, I definitely want to tab these books. I like the way it was like a friend. It was like they weren't friends, they didn't like each other, but it felt like a friendship developed into a relationship, because they already had an established relationship where they had banter. So it just felt really fun and refreshing, and they had, you know, hate sex, which was like, do y'all really hate each other? Do y'all really hate each other? Let's keep it a buck. You know, you could tell me. I'm not gonna tell nobody. But do y'all really hate each other? Because these scenes is giving y'all in love, child. But it was nice to see the story develop. I do wish we got to see more scenes of her being a lawyer, because it just kept being mentioned in passing that she was studying for the bar, child. And she loved the movie Legally Blonde. Me too, girl. But I wanted to see her be more of a lawyer. Like, I saw her more in like the medical field, and I saw her prepping to be a lawyer and in law school and all this stuff. So there was that. I did like seeing the small little pieces of like their medical school and their work environment, and like the other people that were in and around them, like their co-workers and stuff like that. I liked seeing like his emotions around being a doctor, an ER doctor, and stuff like that. And my favorite scene was the bookstore scene. They did a scavenger hunt. That's when I was like, she really put her foot in this one. She really put, if you want me to really be down bad for a book, especially a book boyfriend, put a scavenger hunt in there. Like, the fact that he was beaming and just watching her find these books and be super excited and go on to the next book and then find this and then make this recipe, and it just was very cute. Anything thoughtful like that in a romance book, like, sex scenes are always gonna hit, especially Anna Huang. She know how to write a sex scene, I ain't gonna hold you. But the bookstore scene, the little scavenger hunt, I ain't gonna lie, it really got me. It really got me. So that was the final book in the Twisted series. I don't think I had any other than the sex scenes were phenomenal. Like, the sex scenes were great. I like the push and pull. Like, I just like hearing the men profess their love. And like, all of these men in these series are all these like stoic, hard up dudes, but like, they are down bad for these girls. And I love to see a simping moment. Like, I love to see a simping moment. So I simply was eating it up, loved it very much. And I think that's my favorite one in the series. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's my favorite. This is my favorite one in the series, and that's what determined I need a physical copy. Speaking of physical copies, I have broken down how I'm going to read and finish King of Wrath so that I can get this video up for you guys. This is the final book in this video, so we still have a couple more things to do for the glow up, so this video gonna be long as hell, y'all. I hope y'all happy, because I know a lot of my most recent vlogs have been really short, and I know y'all like long vlogs, so I know y'all not feeling that, but you know, it is what it be. I do my best, okay? But I'm currently on page 210. Yeah, I'm on page 210. Like, your girl's cracking down on this one. And when I physically reading this, I'm understanding that Anna Huang books I need to read physically, because listening to those audiobooks back to back to back to back to back, it felt like very repetitive, and it just, I started mixing up the characters. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I don't think I really liked the audiobook. Like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't really enjoy it, so it kind of deterred like how I felt about it. Reading a physical book by this author, and at the same time listening to the audiobook versions, it helped me understand that in the future I will just be reading the physical copy, because I'm having more fun reading the physical copy, and I feel like if I would have read those other ones physically, I would have had a better time. You know how there's always that question, would I have liked it more if I read it physically? In this case, definitely. But this is definitely a book that you could just sit down and read in a day. I never understood the girlies that were like, I could just sit down and I sat down and read an entire book in one day, and me and my attention span, I simply could not understand. But reading this, like, especially when I went and got my hair braided, every time I sit down and read this, the pages fly by. It's so easy to read, it's so much fun. I really just enjoy the way that every character has like this depth to them, and all of the Twisted series, like, all of that is like very dark. Like, their background and their story is very twisted and dark. But like, even in this, seeing Dante's family dynamic between his brother and just his family in general, between his mom, his dad, and his grandfather, is very interesting, because I don't know, I just like the way that she's developing these characters. Like, his parents being nomads and not wanting to be parents, and then seeing the way that he becomes the man who he is. You know, I like seeing that. I ain't gonna lie, I like the way that she gives a little backstory. I like that. And then even the same thing with the female main character, her backstory, coming from nothing, and her family now having money, and them being rich, but it's still not being good enough, because I believe she's Chinese, but I know she's of Asian descent, and old white money and new rich money, even if you rich, is not the same. So her dad is trying to tap in with the old rich white people, and I can't blame him, and I understand where he's coming from. But just seeing that background of both of these characters, I'm really enjoying these scenes. I'm tabbing this one bad. I think I'm gonna have to bring my highlighter and like something to underline, because I have been dog-earing the hell out of this book and saying, oh, I'm gonna annotate it later. No, I need to annotate it now, because it's simply getting better. Like, it's simply getting better. The scenes together, you don't know what you do to me. The push and pull of like being in an arranged marriage with your enemy's daughter. Imagine that, like, and then actually really liking her, like actually getting to know her and actually end up liking her, and you don't want to like her. It's simply eating down. Like, it's simply eating down. So let me see what I have for my notes for this one. Oh, I like the scene where he was boxing he was boxing with Kai and he came back and he had like injuries and she wanted to like take care of his injuries or whatever, even though it's very common to come back from, you know, a boxing match to be beat down, child. But like he was like so against her disinfecting his wounds and taking care of his injuries, but then he was like, oh, give me like kisses on my boo-boo type. It's like, men are such big babies. Like, you could put up a front if you want to. You did not want your injuries taken care of and then you went into, oh, kiss my boo-boos. Like, you know what, that scene did get me. It was very cute. I was just like, okay, Dante, you a little cutie pie. That's a little cute. We have finally gotten to a sex scene, child. I honestly, 200 pages in, like there have been like little moments of kissing and, you know, little touchy whatever, but we are finally in a sex scene and it's in front of a mirror. If you have not, maybe I shouldn't say this on the internet, but being experienced in this maybe I should say that either. Okay, I will say from experience, I know that eats down. Sex in front of a mirror is gonna hit every time. Like, you simply have to experience, live, laugh, love, you know what I'm saying? So my girl is getting her some and the dam has been broken. So I'm ready for him to simply, what was that? Start simping. Yeah, it's time for him to start simping. It's about that time. Once he land up in that snatch, it's a wrap. So he has landed, and I'm ready for him to simply start simping, doing very sweet stuff for her. I'm ready. The scene where her ex-boyfriend showed up, that was my favorite. Out of all the jealousy scenes, the other jealousy scenes were funny or whatever, but this one ain't down because the tension was there. The tension was there, and it just pushed him over the edge of his emotions. Like, her ex showing up in his house, he's like, you're my wife, and she's like, oh, I'm your wife? I thought it was an arranged marriage. I thought it was just business. I thought you said it was just business. You know what I'm saying? And she pushing his buttons. I like her. So I'm enjoying this, child. I'm enjoying this, and I will say I think I would have enjoyed the other ones more if I read it physically, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Working class, got to get in where we fit in. I had to listen to the audiobook, but we're getting pretty far with this. I'm enjoying it. So I will update you guys and see you in the next clip, okay? Bye. I was gonna wait until I finished the book to give y'all the final update of King of Wrath, but I just came on here to tell y'all that I finally got the gems taken off my teeth and I got some work done on this side. Got some fillings done, you know what I'm saying? Hot girls take care of their teeth, baby. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, if you have health insurance and you have the opportunity to take care of your health, please do, because there is no worse pain than tooth pain. So you got to get ahead of it. You got to know what's going on in your mouth, okay? Because it's connected to everything else in your body, all right? Aside from that, child, I just came out here to tell y'all, while I was waiting to get my teeth done at the dentist, I was reading King of Wrath, and my dentist came in and was like, oh, it's so nice that you're reading. I love seeing people read. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, little does she know that I'm literally reading a scene where he's like railing this girl in the back of a limousine. The jokes write themselves. The jokes simply write themselves. Like, she thinks I'm an intellectual the whole time this girl is getting down in the back of a limo. That's what I'm reading about. She thinks I'm an intellectual. Honestly, the less she knows, the better, okay? Yeah. I had to hurry up and close that book before she read anything on that page because it would have simply blown my cover, okay? But I don't really have much else to do. I'm gonna finish the book by Saturday so I can get this vlog up for you guys. But I just came on to tell y'all about that because I just thought that just tickled me, child. I will see y'all in the next clip, okay? Bye. Ooh, child. So I have finished King of Wrath. So I have finished King of Wrath, and y'all, this is a 4-star. Like, I really enjoyed this book. Like, and like I said in the other clips, I think my best bet is to read it physically, because listening to the voices and the audiobook was simply, it just was not it for me, and I think I would enjoy it more reading it physically. So once I get a physical copy of them, reread it, annotate it. But this I have dog-eared down. Like, can y'all see? The dog ears are heavy. So I really want to give this like a I'm gonna give it like a 4.25. I don't want to give it 4.5. I think that's a little bit too high. I think a 4.25 is really the best bet. Like, it was just really well done, and Anna Huang really know how to put some family drama up in here, but it's very relatable and realistic. It's not just like something completely left field, even though there's tied to like mafia and like darkness, a lot of killings and stuff like that in some of these books. It's realistic, like the family dynamic of it, and I like seeing my girl like stand up to her family. Like towards the end, when they were deciding whether they were going to stay together, because obviously her father blackmailed him into this marriage, but he really was feeling her, so he just like, I don't know, I'm really feeling you, so maybe we can make it work. But when they got to that point where they were deciding if they were going to stay together or not, you slowly started seeing her take a stand in just the way that her family treats her and the way that her father treats everybody in the family. Honestly, he really needed to be held accountable, and he really needed to have some consequences to them actions, because he was absolutely not having their best interests. He was only looking out for himself and masking it as him looking out for his family. It just was not okay. I really want to read Kai and Isabella's book, and I think that's the next book in this series, so I'm gonna have to snatch that one up, because Isabella is funny to me and so is Kai, so I feel like their book is gonna be great. I really want to pick that one up, but I enjoyed this. So if I'm gonna rank, yeah, I really need to annotate this though, because I was just like dog-earing. I wasn't annotating anything until I got to the end, but I really want to annotate this. So if I'm going to rank all these books that I've read, I'm gonna put this one at the top. This is number 1. I'll put King of Wrath at number 1. Number 2 will be Twisted Hate. Number 3 will be Twisted Games, and the last place will be going to Twisted Love. And I think there's actually a 4th book in the Twisted series. I didn't know that, but I'm not, no. Maybe some other time, but right now, no. I'm all Anna Huang'd out. Like, I've read enough. So we have completed 4 books. We got our hair done, we got our lashes done, we got our nails done. Child, my glow ups, this has been over like basically like a 2-week span, so I'm already prepping for the next glow up, so prepare for that. Like, summertime, we gotta stay fine, child. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the looks up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the looks up. So yeah, we got our car wash. I was vacuuming, child. That vacuum was not talking about nothing. It was very much low suction, and I simply put it back. I don't like vacuuming my own car. Like, that's why I like going to the other car wash, because they have people that do that for you. I don't want to do that, so I did that for like 2 seconds, and then I just put that damn vacuum back, because I don't have time for that. It's too hot. So we got everything done. We read 4 books, child. We read 4 books, and I'm trying to close this video out now because I want to get this video up today on my normal schedule. Which, if you're new here, which a lot of you guys are, I have a lot of new islanders. Welcome to the island. My schedule is usually every Saturday at 3:30. That is my schedule, or every Saturday at 3 o'clock. It depends. I have been off schedule because it's summertime. I be outside, so editing and all that has been difficult. But I have all of it already edited. I just need to put this clip in, and then we're done. So I'm going to get that done, get this video up for you guys. I'm excited to be back on schedule. I was gonna try that little food combo, but this video is already long enough, child. And at my jewelry box, I want to show y'all my jewelry box. It's a hot mess. Like, it is simply a hot mess, but we will take care of that in the next glow up, because I was just looking at it, and it's just jewelry everywhere, and it's a mess. Like, it needs to be cleaned. I need to throw some jewelry away. I need to get new jewelry. It's a mess over there. So we will handle that in the next vlog, because this video is already long enough. But yeah, I was gonna try their food combo, but I'm actually going grocery shopping after I post this, so unfortunately we will not be able to try that one out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave this emoji right here in the comment section below to let me know that you made it to the end. Let me know something that you're doing this weekend that's gonna make you happy, or something that you did this week that's gonna make you happy, or something you've done recently that has made you happy. I hope everyone's enjoying their summer, enjoying their weekend, enjoying their Saturday. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. Bye.